and let them have dominion. That means the capacity to dominate is within you. Guys, do you get it? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope that you're good, guys, where you are, and I hope as well that the blessings of the Lord are upon your life on this beautiful day. Yes, guys, welcome to yet another episode where today we're going to dive deep into other issues as well that will help you make better decisions in your life. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe as you come in, and welcome to the family. Now, guys, today we're going to be talking about why you should stop caring. Why do you care so much about what other people think about you? Why do you care so much about what other people will say about what you are doing? Why are you giving a thought to those things? Perhaps that is what is holding you back, because you're thinking too much and you're thinking to yourself, what will this person say if I decide to do this activity? What will this person say if I decide to start that business? What if I fail? And if you fail, so what? Guys, today's topic says, why do you care so much about what they will say? It is time for you to start doing those things that you've been dreaming about. You know, those ideas that keep on coming to your mind and you keep postponing them, and you think to yourself, you know what? Maybe I'm not good enough to do that. Or maybe I don't know if I have it in me to pursue those goals. I don't even know if I have it in me to complete the course. But guys, I want you to think about something for a second. And I want you to think really closely and think really deep. Do you think that if you did not have the capacity to do whatever it is that you're dreaming of doing, would you have had that thought in the first place? Now, guys, we are all having different kinds of thoughts, and we all have different kind of dreams. Now, I want you to ask yourself, why are you not dreaming of something that is totally different from the things that you've been dreaming about? Ask yourself that question. Why those specific thoughts? Why that specific dream? Is it not because that is built inside of you to reach that goal? Is it not because it's inside of you to reach that dream that you have for yourself? Think about it, guys. Just think about it. Why are you having those specific dreams and those specific thoughts about the things that you want to do? And these thoughts, they never go away. You wake up, you think about it, and then you push it to the side, and you think to yourself, guys, stop caring what other people think. And stop thinking to yourself, maybe I'm going to fail and I'm going to be the laughing stock of everyone. You know, guys, I want you to ask yourself this question as well. Look back in time. Let's look back to the 1900s. Do you even know who was alive in the 1900s? I mean, of course, besides the few people that we have read about. But do you know each and every person that was alive in that time? You don't, right? Now, I want you to ask yourself, there was someone in those early times who tried something and failed and they died. But do you know about them today? No, you don't know about them, but at least they tried. Maybe they gave up along the way. Some did not even start certain things. Maybe the things that you are facing today, someone had the solution back then, but because they were too afraid to begin that dream or to pursue that goal that they had for themselves, today we are having the problems that we are having today. And today you are here as well. And I want to ask you today, maybe you have the solution for the future problems, but because you're so stuck up in your mind and you're thinking to yourself, if I fail, what would the other people say? How are they going to look at me? What will happen to my reputation? And you're thinking all this kind of negative thoughts. But I want to ask yourself, what if you succeed? Have you ever thought about that? Why do we always have to think towards the negative? What if you succeed? Why do you keep having those repetitive thoughts? I mean, I want to ask you to ask yourself. I mean, the people who invented airplanes, imagine if they'd given up and said, you know what, this is just too difficult, and other people are just going to laugh at us. I want you to ask yourself, where would we be today? The people who invented lights, electricity, I want you to ask yourself, if they had given up. Even musicians, let's look at Bob Marley. If Bob Marley had come across certain events in his life and he said, you know, this is just too difficult, would we have the wonderful music that we listen to today? No, we probably would not have it. And the question is to you as well today. Don't just think for yourself, guys, but think for the next generation as well. And think to yourself, what if someone in the future is relying on me today to make the right choices? What if I am the answer to future problems? Therefore, guys, just go out, do it regardless of anything that you're thinking about. The Bible says you were created to dominate. And this is found in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. It says that, and God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion. That means the capacity to dominate is within you. Guys, do you get it? Okay, let me give you this analogy, right? Let's say there's a car, right? And if you look at the dashboard of a car, now for our car today, this car can have a minimum speed and a maximum speed, right? This car can have a minimum speed and a maximum speed. Now, I want you to look at it this way. And I have a question for you. Now, with the same effect or the same energy that I apply to get to 60 kilometers an hour, if I apply that same energy, will I get to 120 kilometers an hour? No, I will not get to that speed. Why? Because the same speed or the same effort required to get to 60 is not the same effort required to get to 120. Why is that the case? No, not because the engine is malfunctioning or anything, but because I need to apply more effort. Do you get it, guys? Okay, let me explain it further. Let's say I need to buy a 1 kg salt, and there's also a 2 kg of salt. Now, the same money that I use to buy a 1 kg of salt, can I use it to buy a 2 kg of salt? No, I cannot. I need to apply more money for me to be able to buy or purchase the 2 kg salt. And this is the same thing with us in life. You have been given the capacity to reach a 120 kilometers an hour by God. But you cannot get there by the effort of getting to 60 kilometers an hour. You need to apply more effort. You need to apply more strength. You need to sacrifice other things as well. And guys, here's the thing, guys. The capacity to reach 120 is within yourself. But the same effort that you put at 60 will not get you to 120. The capacity to dominate is within yourself. But there are certain things that you need to sacrifice. There are certain things that you need to let go of. There are certain things that you need to put your mind to and think to yourself, I need to reach that goal. Therefore, I need to put my mind and my effort to it. In closing, James Allen then says in one of his books, he says that he that must obtain little must sacrifice little. And he that must obtain much must sacrifice much. And he that must accomplish highly must sacrifice greatly. I'll let that sink in. You have the capacity. Stop holding yourself back. And remember, you might just be the answer that the future generation needs. The goals and the ideas and the dreams that you keep on having, guys, they are coming to you for a specific reason. Pursue them. Go for it. If you fail, so what? Guys, life is short. We are all going to die anyway. So do whatever it is that you want to do. Put your mind to it. Apply your whole effort to it. And all your strength to everything that you do. And God will certainly make sure that you succeed in everything that you do, guys. This is the end of our message for today. And I hope that God is with you and the blessings of the Lord keep on coming upon your life. Now, if you have not hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. And until we meet again next time, it's been a pleasure. Ciao.